Hey guys, how you doing? Yep, some more game editions. Without further ado, first of them is for the PSP. I don't often buy for the PSP because I'm not big on handheld games. But I was away on a course recently for work, so take the PSP, buy some new games for it. Something to occupy the evenings. And that was Bomberman. Bomberman's back. Normal game, classic game, battle game. You know what to expect with Bomberman. Everyone loves Bomberman. You couldn't. All complete. £3, not bad. Second PSP game as well. It's almost doubling my collection. And that one, I was quite surprised to get it for eBay, so I put in a cheeky bid. Silent Hill Origins. Yeah, £3.20 this was, and it's through my door a few days later. So, I know the Silent Hill games on the PS1 go for a fair bit of money. I'm not sure about the PSP version. Anyway, it's all complete. There's a bit of writing on the case, but it's all mint otherwise. Hasn't scared me yet. I'm not sure if a handheld game can really scare you anyway, to be honest, I don't know. Anyway, one game for the PlayStation 1. It's another one for the shoot 'em ups. Growing collection I have. Sonic Wings Special. Pretty rare, doesn't come along very often. It's a vertical scrolling shoot 'em up made by Hamster and Phoenix. 18 different stages, 70 different endings, beats me. Single or multiplayer modes. 10 different Sonic characters and 20 combat planes. No, it's not Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, it's not bad though. It's pretty good. It's quite bullet hell type, you know. Hopefully got another one coming through in a few days, but I guarantee it might be a bit longer than that. But, that'll appear in the next time I do a game editions video. Moving on to the good old Amstrad CPC. And I bought this game, and a day later, a good YouTuber on here, Zypho, did a long play of it. So I got a chance to see the whole game. It's an arcade conversion, and it's Strider. Now Strider, if you had a Mega Drive, or even got the PlayStation 1 version, really good game to play. Would like to get the PlayStation 1 version, that is super rare. This version, I was asking a lot to get this working on an 8-bit system very well. It's not bad, it's only in 4 colours though. It's fairly playable, some good animation. It's all there. There's an offer in there to get a Strider t-shirt. I'll be a bit late for that. Anyhow, that was £1.70, so can't really go wrong. Got another Amstrad game, it's come through yesterday. Ha ha ha, Batman. Yes, I think it was the second or the third one. I think it's the second one. The first one is the Isometric Adventure, which is really, really good. Some graphics on the back, some cartoon visuals in it. Some fairly decent rendition of the tune, the theme. I'll show you the inside of this one. I'm taking a plastic sort of case. The reason I'm showing you the inside is because it's got a really nice big poster. And there's that. Really nice instructions on the back. Kind of awkward controls in a way, but I suppose it just takes a bit of getting used to. Anyhow, that's nice one, size of that box compared to Strider. Anyhow, nice game to add to the collection. Yes, sticking with the Amstrad, but a different system of the Amstrad, and pretty rare and hard to get hold of. World of Sports for the GX4000. Now this is, I don't know if it's actually the worst game for the GX4000, but it is pretty poor. 2 screens of the events on the back you can barely see. The reason it's pretty poor is because 1990, I think it's probably come out in, don't know, most likely, and there's only 4 events. Now the games like Winter Games, Summer Games come out in 86, 87, there are tons of events on them. 4 events: BMX bike racing, cliff diving, surfing, slalom skiing. That's all there is. Really quite disappointing for an early game for the GX4000. You know, you want to promote the machine and come out of this sort of crap. No instructions, as you can see. Yeah, so disappointing, but if I'm going to go for a GX 4000 collection, which I don't know, which is going to cost me quite a bit of money, I had to get it. There's only like 25 games or so for the system, so who knows. Another one for the GX 4000 mate is Robocop 2. Now this game is rock hard. The first level similar to like some of the original Robocop, except there's so much more stuff to avoid and dodge. Yeah, so many instant deaths, stuff like that. There's also other types of levels in this game as well, but whether I'll ever see them or not, I'm not sure. Ooh. With instructions, this one. Yeah, this was actually just under £10. That's probably about as good as you're going to get for a GX 4000 game. You're going to get much cheaper than that. So that's 4 games out of 25. Enough of the GX 4000. On to the bit I'd like to call Amiga loving. This is probably my favourite part when I do game editions, or any game comes for the post. It's my favourite bit when I've got an Amiga game coming. I just love them. The boxes, big boxes for mini floppy disks. Silly really, but they take up a lot of room. I'm running out of room in here to be honest. But anyway, first up, an arcade conversion, Shadow Dancer. Looks pretty good on your Amiga. It's a Kix re-release. I quite like the Amstrad version actually. I've played it on emulator, I've not got the original. A few screens on the back if you can make them out. But yeah, this is quite a good game actually. This cost me £1.50. Really cheap because there's no instructions. Quite a good game, but don't mind it. Now I'm starting a series really soon. I keep saying it, but I am. About all my shoot 'em ups. You know, I'm gonna review a game, do some gameplay of it, etc. At least the first level or something, if I can. Yeah, that's going to start in the next week or two, definitely. There's another one for the collection first. That's Armalite, the final run. Now Armalite was quite a hit, I think, on the Commodore 64. Never made an appearance on the Amstrad. The Amiga version, I've seen a gameplay of this, and the game's rock hard. I mean, I haven't got far. I've only played it a few times. 2 discs, instructions. It's not only the aliens you've got to tell me that are shooting at you and the attack waves, it's the scenery. There's so much steering to do with your ship. You're not flying in the same spot for more than 2 seconds. It was a really hard game. A 4th of 1 on the fast lane to hell, it says up there. Yeah, no arguments there. It's really, it looks alright. I mean, graphically it's okay and stuff. It's just so hard. So I won't be doing that one anytime soon, but like I say, I will be starting the series next week or the week after, definitely. I've got a game for the Amiga 1200. It wouldn't come out on the basic Amigas. And that's Alien Breed 3D 2, The Killing Grounds. One of the last Alien Breed games to come out. I think this was 1996. Yeah, so it's one of the last games really for the Amiga 1200. In floppy form anyway. Yeah, it's 3D, obviously. 16 levels. Tells you all about the technical advances of the game, etc, etc. 3D rendered aliens, guard robots, 8-channel surround style sound, stuff like that. It does look poor compared to even the early PlayStation 3D games, admittedly. But this is the first one I got in the Amiga 1200. And there's it comes on a ton of discs. You load a few discs up. You got like a levels disc, a sound effects disc, game editors, program disc. There's a couple of copies in of the game in here as well. So, right, I'll show you a couple of bits of this quickly. This bit in black and white is actually a code book. You need a code to play the game. It'll ask you for page this, line this, and letter this. You won't be able to see it because it's all in black, but there are about 500 codes on each page, so you've got to get it right, otherwise you can't play the game. Colour manual tells you all about it. You can actually use, if I'm right, yep, you can use a CD32 controller on it, plug into the Amiga. I'm not sure if you can actually attach a floppy drive to the CD32 and play it that way, I'm not too sure. I might say anyhow, I haven't actually read it all yet. Should do that. So Alien Breed 3D2, the Killing Grounds. That was about £5.5. But so it's only my second A1200 only game. So just to get that. There are the others. I've got one game come through the post today. We're chatting with a couple of friends on here. One of them was Alex, BlueTonic78, and he was after a game called Supercars 2. And here it is. It's a top-down race if you don't know. It's from a company called, obviously Gremlin published it. The company made it, were called Magnetic Fields. Right, they're the creators of the Lotus Turbo Challenge games on the Amiga, the trilogy. Yep. I haven't actually played this one yet, so it come through today. 2 discs, bit of a dull manual. Yeah, top down race. I played the original on the Amstrad, the first Supercars, which is only like 4 colours. It's not a bad game, but a bit dull at first. It takes a while to get going, that sort of game. Possibly might do a gameplay of that. Obviously, the sequel's bigger and better all round. Should be. 20 new tracks, including bridges and ramps to be jumped over, etc. etc. Yeah, pretty rare on the Amiga. Could be, and also on eBay. Usually goes, probably for like £25 plus, and I got this for £11, so a bit of work. There we go. That is my game editions. Yeah, like I said, try and get another Amstrad game or 2 done. This is 3 Weeks in Paradise on the screen here. I'm trying to get somewhere on that and do a gameplay of that. There's not one for the Amstrad, I don't think. If not, I might try something else. Don't know what. And yeah, and my Amiga Shoot 'em Up series, that will be starting very soon, honest. So, till then, all the best, thanks for watching.